post frame buildings are still going to be a better option, not just economically, but for usability. Now, I'm not slamming metal buildings for PEMBs, pre-engineered metal buildings. I think that steel buildings are wonderful in the right circumstance. If you need to clear span more than 80 feet, all steel buildings are probably your answer. If you like the look of a very flat roof, like half an inch per foot or an inch per foot, then all steel building is probably a great design solution for you. Outside of that, post frame buildings are the way to go, and especially if you're going to use it for residential purposes. Post frame buildings, when you order a fully engineered one, it comes with an engineered foundation plan. With a pre-engineered metal building, you're going to have to pay an outside engineer to design your footing and foundation for your building. So you've got an added expense there. You're going to have far more concrete in that footing and foundation system for your all steel building than you will for a post frame building. Depending upon the width and the height of the building, those concrete piers can be significant for the all steel building. Had a contractor we were talking to here earlier this year who was putting up a fairly significantly sized pre-engineered metal building for a riding arena, and each footing pier for this building took almost a truck and a half of concrete. So we probably could have done the post frame building footings for a truck and a half for the entire building. With a pre-engineered metal building, you've got steel frames that you have to work around in some fashion. Now, maybe you like that look of the steel frame. However, that steel frame is a huge transfer of cold and heat. Steel's a great conductor. With post-frame construction, you've got all wood. Wood is not a conductor like steel is going to be. With pre-engineered metal buildings, if it's going to be a residence, you end up coming in and having to frame up another building for practical purposes inside your outside steel framework. So you're creating double the work. With post-frame construction, if your building's set up with bookshelf girts every 2 feet, you don't have to add any framing to your sidewalls and it's ready to go. So there are lots of advantages there. Your average person who can read instructions in English can successfully do it yourself, their own post-frame building, without the need for heavy equipment. With a pre-engineered metal building, you have these steel frames that are going to require some sort of equipment to move, assemble, lift. You've got wall framing that's every 7 feet for your wall girts, and roof purlins typically every 4 or 5 feet. So it's not like you can step from one member to another or climb from one member to another to work on the building. You're going to need equipment.